up, y'all? It's your man Jay Sands on sports, hip hop and sports entertainment at its finest. That's right, y'all. The big kid is at it again. So let's jump right into it. And let's talk about the Ides of March. And no, I don't mean Shakespeare. I mean March Madness. It's going down, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got the game on TV right now. LSU and Butler 54-54. So I gotta hurry up and do this show so I can get back and watch the game. You feel me? But anyway, let's talk about the #1 seeds. That's Louisville, Pitt, UConn, and University of North Carolina. That's 3 teams from the Big East Conference who are #1 seeds, which I think has never been done before, not sure, but I don't think that's ever happened. And let me also say that last year, all the #1 seeds went to the Final Four, but this year I don't think it's going to be so lucky. Matter of fact, let me jump into my bracket, Jay Sands picks, and for the Final Four, I got Kansas, Pitt, Memphis, and University of North Carolina. And then let me give you some of my upsets, because it's always upsets. I got the University of Southern California upsetting Michigan State, and then I got Kansas bouncing them. So those 2 upsets coming from the Midwest region. And then in the East region, I got Texas surprising Duke, because Texas has better athletes than Duke, I think. So Texas is going to do their thing in the East. And then in the South, I have Arizona State surprising Oklahoma with the senior leadership. So that's what I got right there for the NCAA tournament. But we're just going to have to sit back, relax, and watch the games and see what's good, man. Alright, now let's jump into Major League Baseball. And we're going to just leave spring training alone and go into the World Baseball Classic. Now, they're in the semifinals right now in LA at Dodger Stadium, so that's going to be amazing right there. You got Venezuela, Korea, USA, and Japan. Now, Venezuela just beat the USA, but it really didn't matter. That was the game for seeding in the semifinals, so that really didn't mean nothing. So it's going to be interesting to see who steps up. One thing about USA though, their players are dropping side by side, and they're saying the reason for this is because, I don't know if you watch like Dominican baseball and Venezuela and all those Latin American teams, they play all year round. Japan plays all year round. And the most American baseball players, when the season's over, it's over. They're not picking up a glove and playing in Winter League. Some are, but majority of the major guys that are on the USA team, they're not playing winter baseball. So that's what they're saying. A lot of players are getting hurt from not being in baseball shape, but going 150% in a baseball game. You know what I mean? Right now, the USA, Chipper Jones, Derek Jeter, Ryan Braun, Matt Lindstrom, Dustin Pedroia, and Kevin Youkilis all out with injuries for USA. So I don't know if USA is going to win it like I predicted, but never say never. USA, USA. But anyway, man, you know how I do on Sands on Sports. Always have the high hip hop guests, and this week I got producer extraordinaire from over in Europe, my man Nicolay, yo. This is Jay Sands on Sports, and we'll be back, y'all. Peace.
Okay, my name is Pam, and I'm watching Sands on Sports.
What's up, y'all? It's your man Jay Sands on Sports. I got super producer extraordinaire Nicolay. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, brother?
Man.
Thank you for being on the show, man.
Thank you, Thanks for having me, man.
You from Amsterdam?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. We know about Eindhoven, Tilburg.
Yeah, Eindhoven was one of the better soccer teams in the Netherlands. Yeah. You played there, right?
Yeah, look, check it out. The first Lone Catalyst album cover was from Eindhoven.
Wow.
Yeah, so we look at the first Lone Catalyst hip hop CD.
Yeah.
That's from Eindhoven.
So you go back.
I go back to Eindhoven, no
Netherlands.
doubt. All right, man. It's Jay Sands on Sports, man. Now we do it. Got my man Nicolay here. Let the people know your favorite teams in sports.
Favorite team in sports, like in terms of soccer, I'd have to pick, the Dutch national team.
Okay.
We came close actually. Like last year or 2 years. No, it was I want to say it was last year that European Championship was held. We came close, we didn't make it all the way, but I think the Dutch national squad in terms of soccer is probably the most technical in the world.
Okay.
Technically gifted, but they're all divas.
Yeah.
So they hardly ever win.
Wow.
They're definitely the best, but Brazil ends up taking it, Germany ends up taking it. You know what I'm saying? More disciplined players.
Okay, we're talking about soccer on Sands on Sports, y'all. Get with that. But anyway, man, do you like basketball?
I do like basketball.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't, when I was a kid, I used to like watching the Harlem Globetrotters.
Okay, no doubt.
But that's pretty much it. Like basketball is just something in Europe is not the biggest deal.
Yeah.
So that's much more big here. You know what I'm saying? I used to mainly watch soccer. I used to do some track and field when I was in school.
Okay.
Like javelin, long jump, high jump, stuff like that. But in terms of team sports, I've never been real good.
What about cricket? I'll be able to watch
I love to do cricket. I've never done. Yo, but cricket, like even just for the clothes, I want to do that. You know, it always looks sharp. You know what I'm saying? So I've never done cricket.
Well, brother, you're about 7'8", Yao Ming size.
Well,
so I want to know what sports did you play coming up? And you said track, but any other sports that you played coming up?
Yeah, I played soccer.
Okay. What position?
I played. I went from like defense to goalkeeper to out.
Okay,
You know, to
like
out.
that.
I wasn't really good. I played squash for a while. You ever played squash?
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like it's just like tennis, but it's like you gotta hit, try to hit. You know, you're really in a confined space. That will definitely wear you out. Like that's a high activity workout.
Yeah, you can get fucked up playing squash.
Oh yeah.
Break your arm, all type of shit.
Yeah. You gotta go for it.
I'm cool, man.
Yeah.
So you're living in North Carolina now, right?
Yeah.
What part of North Carolina you staying at?
I'm staying at Wilmington, which is really all the way in the south of North Carolina.
Yeah.
And it's on the Atlantic coast, man. So it's like it's a really it's an idyllic little surrounding.
All right, and check it out. You're down there, and this is March. Just to let y'all know, March just started, okay? And one thing about March, I don't know if you're familiar with, but it's March Madness when the college basketball plays. And you're in the college basketball, I don't want to say Mecca, but close to the Mecca, where you got Duke and North Carolina. So all your people back there in North Carolina want to know, man, who you going with, Duke or North Carolina for the March Madness? You don't care.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going with the winning team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the first thing about it, so if I say something right now, I might give it away. But I know, like, North Carolina is a staple in terms of, like, basketball, in general. So I think any team from North Carolina, I will get behind that.
No doubt.
And if it's a derby like that, man, like, may the best man win.
Fucking right. I'm going with them Pittsburgh Panthers, baby. You know what I'm saying? DeJuan Blair. Okay, man, but yo, we're going to get out of here. We took up enough of your time. Tell the people what you got out there in the streets, what you got coming out, where you gonna be at, how to get in touch with you, all the information. When they want to buy some beats off you, let them know that they ain't for free, how to get some of them beats.
Yeah, they ain't for free.
Fucking right.
Yeah, no, you can get at NicolayMusic.com.
No doubt.
I'm on MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, all that. So I'm really easy to find.
No doubt.
You know, and I always try to hit people back. You know,
hit me back.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's Jay Sands though. Like, if you're not Jay Sands, I may not hit you back. But you know what I'm saying? But I try to always be very communicative because I think it's cool that it's such a smaller world right now. That,
Check it out. There's one thing I learned, man. You turn that one motherfucker away, that might be the motherfucker now you can go with $1 million. Talk to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it might be. So I'm good, man. Like the Foreign Exchange record is out right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
In stores. So we're touring right now. Bringing the funk to the country. So it's going great.
I seen your email though. You got a couple other albums coming out.
Yeah, I'm working on a new instrumental record.
Okay.
City Lights Joy. Okay. You know, so we're just always working, man. Like I didn't have a break since 2 years. But yeah, hey, man, that's how it's done. Yeah.
Well, yo, man, we about to get out of here. This is Jay Sands, Sands on Sports, Nicolay, and we going back to the lab, y'all. Peace.
Peace to Lone Catalyst. Jay Sands, J-Roll.
Thank you very much.
Yo, man, my pleasure, man.
Appreciate it. Big up to my man Nicolay, man. You know how we do it, man. Send me one of them beats, brother, just so I can lace it up for you. Let's go to the email question of the week, and this is from my man Hartley in the CO. Hartley says, I know it's about LeBron, Kobe, and D-Wade for the MVP, but let me ask you this, Jay Sands. Might Paul Pierce be the best closer in basketball today? Well, a lot of people are going to say Kobe is because Kobe is that dude, but I'm talking about big games in the last 5 years. Who's been the guy that's been making the big shots? And Paul Pierce has made a lot of those shots. I don't know if you saw the game last week versus the Heat, but all he did was dribble to the top of the key, bang, top of the key, bang, trade ball, bang, put the Heat down. So I might have to say Paul Pierce might not be the best, but he definitely has to be in your Fab Five for sure, man. So big up Paul Pierce. Okay, we're going to go into Who's Hot, and I want to give a big up to the Memphis Tigers for winning 25 games in a row. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, it's just Conference USA, and their competition isn't that tough, but it doesn't matter. You're playing Division I basketball players, and you won 25 games. So big up to John Calipari and the Memphis Tigers. Y'all hot, right? We're going to get out of here, but I want to give a shout out to Dan Rooney, the owner of my Pittsburgh Steelers, who just was nominated as the ambassador to Ireland for the United States. Now, President Obama showed him love because he gave him Western Pennsylvania when it came time for the election. So big up to Dan Rooney, big up to all my Steeler fans, and this is Jay Sands, Sands on Sports, and I'm out of here, y'all.